we are gonna swaddle this brand new baby with a big swaddling blanket because there's a lot of extra fabric. We're gonna put it over the side of the crib. We're gonna put him right in the middle. And the top of the swaddle blanket is gonna go right about here. If it goes too high, it'll get loose around his neck. If it goes too low, he might be able to break out. Now, this little guy is about 10 days old, so he could either be swaddled like this, or because he doesn't fight me at all, he's good to go arms down. If he was a preemie or a little bit younger, we would just swaddle him right like this. We never fight their arms. All right, so we're gonna put his arm down, and we're gonna go right under. If you've ever used the miracle blanket, we're basically doing the miracle blanket with a muslin swaddle blanket. So we just put it over his arm and pull the side under. It should be right next to his body, but not under. And we're gonna give him a tiny bit of movement just because he's still so little. But if he was older, we could put it right to his side like that. Make sure his fingers are good. We're gonna keep it right about here on his back. Not gonna go up like this. This extra is just gonna be right here. It's gonna go with it. It's gonna go over and under. Be careful with his little back. And then we're gonna pull. Both of them are down by his side, not under. His hands are right here. I'm gonna take this extra fabric. He's gonna be kicking, that's totally fine. He wants to be able to put his feet here or down here. He can do whatever he wants because we're gonna give him lots of space. That would be a little too long, so we're actually gonna fold it because again, we want it right here. This is gonna go under. You can either tuck it all the way under or you can fold it. For him, we'll just tuck it all the way under. Because he's rolling right on the crib, his little head is supported. I'm gonna roll him back, grab the extra. The tighter you pull it, the less likely he'll be able to wiggle out. Even if it's tight, there's still plenty of room to put your hand in. And I'm just gonna fold it and tightly tuck it in here. If he was a bigger baby, I'd do another blanket, but he is not going anywhere. And even with lots of wiggles, this isn't gonna come out and cover his face. So it's right here, it's tight, but it's loose enough. He can move his feet around, and this should last him all through the night. Sometimes, if you're worried that your swaddle isn't tight enough and you don't want this to come off on his face during the night, or if you don't want his little arms popping up during the night, sometimes I take a transitional swaddle. This one is the Woombi, but there's also the Love to Grow or even the Halo or anything that's a traditional swaddle, and I'll just put it on top. Also, if your house is cold at night, this is just a very thin muslin, so this will just give them that extra layer to stay warm and snug. And that way you can just zip him right into it. Now, even if he broke out of that swaddle, it's all contained. He's completely safe. He has range of movement in his legs, just like we want, and he's nice and warm. And if you could do a fleece if you wanted to too, if it was very chilly.